Welcome to GCTV for another week. After some Saturday, Sunday cricket, we are to.
But we're glad to be here. For those of you who don't know, as we said, we had a Tuesday night game as the Ghost first grade made the T20 grand final against Randwick. We had a huge attendance and we'd really like to thank all the Ghost supporters and players that came out. It truly did make a lot of difference and it got us to where we were in the final ball of the day. For those of you who are unaware, the game did come down to the last ball. It was a real nail biter, and without giving too much away, Webby and I have put together a little reenactment, so we hope you enjoy it. Go to the Ghost.
First ball over. You don't expect to slow ball.
34 not out, seeing him well. No way this clown's bowling me.
Oh! I'm just going to bowl one on the leg here. Try to dot him up.
This guy must have nuts the size of Richo's to bowl another slow one. Just going to get on the front stool. I'll go all over.
This one, I'm just going to hit me on the Cracker Jacks.
That was a bit quicker. Hope this one doesn't come and be Cracker Jacks. Oh!
This just got easier. This bloke hasn't got pubes. Is that Billy down there? I'm just going to bowl a full and fast one at him.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
This kid's got green, he's confused with first grade. I'm just going to bowl the same ball.
Oh no. Oh no.
Bowl the same ball again. Last ball of the over. Leave it all to Minga. Let's go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Cracker Jacks. I'm never going to get there.
As heartbreaking as that was, Ghost turned around and had a good result against Fairfield on the weekend. One of those highlights was Josh Clark hitting another century for the Ghost. Let's catch up with him now.
Welcome back, Ghost fans. Let's have a Danish with Hamish. But, congratulations, mate. How many did you end up on?
146, man.
Now, you would have got a fair message or phone call off the Costa that night, wouldn't you? He loves you, doesn't he?
Yeah, come back in the dressing room and check the phone. It had a message. Yeah, dog.
What did it say again?
Yeah, dog.
No, I thought it might have. Now, mate, you looked unreal out there. Where do you think your strengths lie?
Probably running between the wickets.
Because, just on that, I was talking to Adam Coy. Do you remember how Adam got out on the weekend?
Yeah, I actually ran him out.
Oh, you read? Yeah, because, and just further evidence, just compounding on the lot. No longer than half an hour ago, did you not say that you were the best runner at this club?
Yeah, I'll probably put that out there.
And also, mate, you don't happen to know who's skipper in the side this week, do you?
Would that be me?
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well, lucky, mate, because yeah, there's a couple of rumours going around that it's Niggs, and yeah, even 146 mightn't have been enough after running out the captain, but you reckon you might pencil yourself in for another game this weekend?
Hopefully I'll be there sometime.
Yeah, we'll see. And without Keno this year, was he in the back of your mind? Is he who you've been putting in the hard yards for this year?
Yeah, everything through the off season with Keno, it was a shame not to have him around this year, but yeah, unfortunately he's not around to see that one. But
and the Keno engagement, that must break your heart, doesn't it? You've lost your man.
yeah, lifelong partners.
Old Quinn Bang.
Yeah, the Quinn Bang, she got in there first, unfortunately.
Oh, well, you win something to this quite a pastures, mate, and you're on the right track to getting there. So again, congratulations, mate. Super dig, and yeah, look forward to doing it again this weekend.
Cheers, man.
Not a worry. Alright, here it is, iPod Idol. Now with this recent success of Jay Waitford, where, as you know, we're scanning the club, trying to find a bit more talent in the Campbelltown region. We're here with Nathan Hill, the Pommy. Hey, I'll leave it a bit of a surprise what you're going to do, but if you want to put the headphones on and as the song goes, you better move, you better dance. You ready for this one, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Ready to
Alright.
go.
Whenever you're ready, mate.
Round and round. Going down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make the night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make the night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Woo, thanks for the song and dance, Hilly. Cheers, mate.
Yeehaw!
Hey? Hey? Alright, to go back on track, we'll go back to the weekly roundup for Manly. Tell us about first grade, Oxy.
Yeah, as we said, we're going back a couple of games here to Manly. Day one, was washed out, but we rocked up day two. Manly was sent into bat, where they were 4 for 260. Wickets were evenly distributed between Scott, BJ, Brendan, Adam and myself. We then had a bat where they had 55 overs to get their 260, and big shout out to Adam and Scott Coyte who turned it on. We got it with 45 overs, and yeah, they made it look like person, like under 13s. Scott making 80, Niggs with 70, and then Gibbo coming in late in the day with 50, bringing it up with a sweep shot, and NDC reckons he can't hit it, but I've seen it with my own eyes, really.
Right, second grade, we had a great win, an outright win in fact, against Manly. At Manly Oval, we actually got played on the first day. After delay, we got sent in by the home side, and we ended up rolling them for about 60 odd, near 70 runs. Jason Hayward with 7 for, and everyone else sort of chipping in and some tight bowling by the Ghosts. In reply, we got the total 2 down. Good batting by Pete McKell, Michael Baker, and Zachary Churchill. We sent the home side back in, where they scored another 200 runs. In that, so with a 200 lead, we went back in and ended up getting that 9 down. Special mention to Tristan Buart getting 40 odd at the end when it looked like we weren't going to win the game. So good on you, Trizza.
Third grade also had a great win. Manly were 213 when they declared, but big shout out again, Jaden Simmons really turned it on with 73, and the Constable. First we actually went over and watched the end of that game, and the Constable turned it on. He made 60 odd and just pumped them at the end when they needed to go at about 10 and over. We ended up doing it quite comfortably with 4 wickets still in hand. Great win to threes.
Good on you, threes. Fourth grade, another win for them boys. Manly got 229, Tommy Johnson 40, and Mouskotis 40 also. They passed the total 9 wickets down in what was a close game for fourth grade. Well done, boys.
And fifth grade, well, where do we start? Rana, hat-trick. First ever wickets in grade cricket, and he gets 3 of them back to back, so big congratulations to him. That went a long way to getting rid of Manly for just 84. And well, the boys made it a bit harder on themselves than they had to, but they ended up getting it 8 down. And congratulations to Mr. Kennedy with his first 50 for the Ghosts, 52 not out, and got the boys across the line. Stop it there. Then back to round 6 against Fairfield. The Ghosts first grade had a huge win actually. We batted all day Saturday, making 380, and Josh Clark, as you saw before, he batted superbly. Didn't put a foot out of order, and he made a big ton. Following that, we had Scott Coyte. He made another 70. Adam Coyte a 70 as well. And it was a big total for the boys.
Brad Maguire also making 46.
Yeah, I know, but as I'm talking, so.
Yeah, so go on, mate.
Yeah, so Brad Maguire also making 46, just 4 short, but it was a selfless innings just trying to get as many runs on the boys as he could before the end of the day. We then rocked up again Sunday, where we got rid of Fairfield for 95, which was a great win. Brano taking 4 for. We had another crack at him. We got him 3 down before we called it a day because it was hot. Where are we, second grade?
Second grade. We bowled pretty well in second grade apparently, and the boys held them to 190. Shared wickets by the boys, and in return, some poor batting, some poor shots, and some average decisions from what I've heard, that the boys to be all out for 86. How about third grade, Ox?
Third grade didn't have a great day at the office. They were rolled for 150. Georgie making 43, which was a great knock, but yeah, the boys just couldn't get around him. Fairfield then got that 3 down, and yeah, it's a day third grade I'd rather forget, mate.
Fourth grade, so Campbelltown started off and they got 253 to Fairfield's 300. So fell a bit short there with the boys, but special mention to Mouskaitis again, scoring more runs. Well done to him, 99, he got run out. And Vizey, well done to Vizey, 77 again, having a good season so far, well done.
And Fires had a win as well. Fairfield making just 129, and the boys again making it a bit hard on themselves, getting an 8 down, but they got there in the end. In the Fairfield 129, Luke Courtney with 5 for 20, I think it was. And not just that, going himself 3 in a row. So big shout out to Luke Courtney with the hat-trick. Congratulations, mate. And there it is, that's 2 weeks of cricket. But, as you all know, first grade did have a busy couple of weeks. Bertie, tell us about the Saints, mate.
Saints, we had a great win against the Saints. Batting first, we actually only got 120. Sort of a bit short on the pitch and stuff, but special mention goes to Minga and also to Brano at the end. We were struggling for runs and they made 20 odd to 30 not out at the end, which sort of built us to that 120. In return, Scott and Adam got poles. They just really tied it down and held them to get 13 runs short. So good win by the boys.
And the Randwick game, the real heartbreaker. Again, we had it at first and we got off to quite a slow start, losing a few wickets early. But Gibbo and Berkey and Scott as well, just finding the rope when they had to. We managed to scrape our way to 131. Randwick then got off to an absolute flyer, needing just 15 off the last 5 overs. But again, Scott and Adam bowled superbly. And then the weatherman at the end, they just got home. But yeah, again, we'd like to really thank the supporters for coming down. It truly made a world of difference, and it shows where the club's at the moment. But yeah, sure there are 11 of us out there, but 1 in all in, and yeah, proud times to be a Ghost Derby. Tell us about this weekend. Who have we got?
So this weekend we play Sutherland with 1s, 3s and 5s are away.
And just on that, at the end of the game, we actually asked Mr. Simon Kadich for a lift to the cross. Mr. Kadich didn't oblige, and that's just one reason why we don't want him at this club. Why, Webby? Because Ghosts want together. See you next week.